Our top story, a story we'd like to engage with you, our viewer. If our viewers would have heard in OROP, Bihar, when the Prime Minister today gave that speech, he promised a bonanza of 1.65 lakh crores to Bihar. A pre-poll bonanza for Bihar. However, absolutely nothing for our war veterans. So Bihar gets crores after crores, our veterans absolutely nothing. Are Bihar Assembly elections of more important than their honor, than the men who fight for our country, who put their lives on the line for our country? Is it too much to ask? Why is Prime Minister Modi's largesse only for elections? Clearly, votes are a bigger consideration than honor for the Prime Minister. Well, intensifying the battle for Bihar, Prime Minister Modi today announced a huge, massive pre-poll swap for the state. The package announced today was a whopping 1.25 lakh crore rupees in addition to the 40,000 crores announced earlier. Modi promised that the state will touch new heights of development if the BJP is voted to power. Rahul Gandhi, who's visiting his constituency of Amethi for the first time since the monsoon session of Parliament, was prompt at hitting out at the Prime Minister.
एक तरफ तो कहते हैं हम बीमार नहीं हैं, दूसरी तरफ कहते हैं हमें ये दो, हमें वो दो, हमें ये चाहिए। बिहार की जनता तय करे।
बीमारू शब्द पर मुझे आपत्ति है, ये उन्होंने कहा, और ये तथ्य है कि बिहार बीमारू राज्य से बाहर हो चुका है। और फिर एक तरफ वो याचक कहते हैं मुझे और दूसरी तरफ अहंकारी कहते हैं। ये बड़ा विरोधाभासी है। भाई जो याचक हो गया वो अहंकारी कैसे हो सकता है?
It's important that our viewers engage on this because it is important with what has happened today. 1.25 lakh crore rupees is what the Prime Minister has promised Bihar. While he has not come good on the promise he has made to our war veterans of just 8,000, a little over 8,000 crore rupees. Our first caller is Mrs. Rita D'Souza from Mumbai. Yes, Ms. D'Souza, go ahead. Can you hear us, ma'am? All right, we're going to try and reconnect that line with our first caller. But once again, our caller lines are open and it is important that our viewers engage with us right now. It's important that our viewers engage with us. I want to cut across to Anandya Banerjee, my colleague who's joining us live right now. He's got some war veterans with him. Anandya, how is it, what is it that our war veterans felt today when the Prime Minister made that announcement in Bihar? 1,25 crore rupees and nothing for our war veterans. What are they asking for? 8,000 crore rupees.
Well, you're absolutely right, Preeti. We are here right now at Jantar Mantar near the protest site of the OROP, demanding the OROP. This protest has been going on for almost 65 days. That is very important to say. And for the last 3 days, two gentlemen are fast on to death demanding OROP. Now, listening to those promises in poll-bound Bihar by the Prime Minister Narendra Modi of 1,25,000 crore, surprise and shock is the emotion that is prevalent all along. I mean, joining me is by one Colonel Tekpal Singh. Sir, when you hear that the Prime Minister promises 1,25,000 crore and you demand OROP which will cost around 8,300 crore if I am not wrong. So how aren't you surprised, aren't you shocked?
In fact, I am very happy. Congratulations to the people of Bihar. Whatever be the reasons, I am very happy that, you know, a lot of people's aspirations will be able to be met with the kind of money that the Prime Minister has offered them. We have nothing against anybody getting whatever they deserve.
What about the OROP?
I mean, it's a fact now. I think it's too late to be talking about that. It is just a matter of 8,300 crores. I don't know how it hurts the economy of a country as big as India.
Well, there you have it. And also, if my camera person should show you, they all are wearing black badges here. Everybody, be it a kid who has come here or a gentleman of 70 years old, everybody are here wearing black badges, and that is a mark of protest. Not only a mark of protest of what the Prime Minister said today, but also, and very quickly, Preeti, if I may tell you, it's all about hard economy. And when we talk about economy, the total amount the government the government needs to shell out, it's 54,500 crores for the pensions of the armed forces. Just additional 8,300 crores is needed, and that's what the government is not giving right now.
All right. You know, what we're going to do is take our first caller on, and then we'll keep coming back to you. Murli from Chennai is our first caller. Go ahead, Murli.
See, this one rank, one pension scheme, if you implement it, is going to open up a huge Pandora's box. The reason is, you take policemen, they take care of internal security. You take BSF, they take care of external security. You take CASF, they take care of other security. You take care of teachers who work in rural areas. You take care of, see, if everybody is going to open up, I think there should be some sense in the way the media is projecting the one rank, one pension.
All right. You know, Murli, you've made a point, but I just want to correct you on that. Our army men, our Jawans, retire by the age of 35. All of the people that you have named, the police personnel, you've named BSF, all of them, teachers, their retiring age is 60, Murli, while we're talking about at 35 is when most of our Jawans retire. We're going to keep getting in our calls. We're going to keep, taking calls live right here. But let's cut across to Rahul Gandhi's response to Narendra Modi's speech today.
दिल्ली सरकार कान बराबर ठीक रख के सुन लीजिए। दिल्ली सरकार 1.25 लाख करोड़ रुपए का 1.25 लाख करोड़ के अतिरिक्त 1.25 लाख करोड़ के उपरांत ये 40,000 करोड़ रुपया भी बिहार के विकास के लिए जोड़ा जाएगा।
एक तरफ कहते हैं, आर्मी वालों से कहते हैं भैया पैसा नहीं है, दूसरी तरफ बिहार में लाख करोड़ रुपए दे रहे हैं, 1.5 लाख करोड़ रुपए। इधर आर्मी भूख हड़ताल पे, इधर 15 लाख का कोई दिखाई नहीं दे रहा है, उधर एक नया वायदा।
Well, there was a very important question we are asking our viewers, and hopefully our viewers from Bihar would connect with us on this. 1.25 lakh crore rupees announced for Bihar right before election, but not a measly 8,000 crore rupees can be given to our war veterans who've been promised that amount time in and time again and cheated off it. Our next caller, Padmanabhan from Chennai. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening. See, there is no comparison between the Bihar package and OROP. Bihar package means it's something given to the state, and if the state benefits, the entire country benefits. And as far as OROP is concerned, it is not the question of 8,000 crores or so, but so many other people are waiting in the wings, like the railways and the paramilitary forces, and others are also asking for similar benefits.
Mr. Padmanabhan, I just want to explain that to you, because there seems to be a misunderstanding there somewhere. Most of our Jawans retire by the age of 35. When you're talking about railways, when you're talking about any other positions that you say, they have an opportunity to work till 60 years, sir. Till 60 years, and these are the men who protect you. If a state benefits, because a state is given that amount of money, sir, these are the men who work on the who put their lives down for you, sir. These are the men who do that. You need to honor if a commitment is made. That's all we are saying.
Please allow me to say what I have to say.
Yes, go ahead, sir. Please do.
See, it's not the question of 8,000 crores, because a whole lot of other people are also waiting in the wings with similar demands.
Sir, the whole lot of other people have an age of 60. Till 60, they can go and work. At 35, a Jawan retires, sir. 35 years.
Please allow me to complete, then you can say what you want to say. See, it's a question of we need to see where what the country can afford to pay. See, Greece got into problem because of its reckless pension benefits, and we need to be careful. I am not saying they don't deserve it. They do deserve it. But
all right, I appreciate your point of view. We need to be prudent. Next caller, Sandeep from Pune. Yes, Sandeep, go ahead.
I wanted to bring out about this OROP that Mr. Narendra Modi has been the Minister of Gujarat for 15 years. and you will be surprised that he gives peanuts to the war veterans. In Punjab, for example, a Paramveer Chakra awardee gets 35 lakhs. Gujarat government is giving only 22.5 thousand.
Make your point, sir.
My point is, Mr. Narendra Modi is not interested in the army. He's not interested in the defense force. That is why, in spite of being for 15 years Chief Minister of Gujarat, the cash award given to the gallantry award winners in Gujarat is peanuts. When you compare it with Punjab, example is a Mahavir Chakra winner in Punjab gets 15 lakhs and a Mahavir Chakra winner in Gujarat gets only 15,000.
All right. Appreciate you joining us, sir. What we're going to do is we're going to cut across to Rohit Singh. He has people from Bihar with him. Rohit, after that mega bonanza was announced for Bihar, what is the perception you're picking up? Is Bihar willing to give 8,000 crores from their kitty for our veterans? What are the reactions you're picking up from the ground? Rohit, can you hear me? All right, we don't seem to have Rohit. We're going to try and connect to him. Our next caller, Ranjit from Mumbai. Yes, Ranjit.
Ma'am, I've got to say that one rank, one pension should be non-negotiable as far as Indian Army is concerned. Hello?
Yes, Ranjit, go ahead.
I have just got to say one rank, one pension should be non-negotiable as far as the people of Republic of India is concerned. The reason for that is because these are the Jawans who at a very early age of 16, 17, they get inducted and they live their life for the country.
Right.
Our PM moves all across the world and gives to countries like Mongolia and all. Mongolia can wait, but these people should be addressed first. And why they have to go and beg and they have to be on the roads, things like after spending so much of their life for the country. So I feel very pity and sorry for them, which is not good.
Well, they don't need your pity, Ranjit, but appreciate you joining us because these are men who've braved it out. They've won medals involved. They've protected us over the course of these years. Our next, what we do know is that we have Rohit Singh live with us right now. Rohit, what reactions are you picking up from people in Bihar? When you look at 1.25 lakh crores, that's a huge sum of money. But on the other hand, Bihar is getting it. However, that measly 8,000 rupee crore, which was promised to our war veterans, they are being cheated off it.
Well, Preeti, as far as the people in the state are concerned, obviously they are very happy at the huge amount that they have received, and they are believing that if this money is spent very judiciously in the state, then several developmental schemes can take place from here. Many projects can be built, but the battle really here is very much political because it's the anti-BJP parties that are not happy and very unhappy with this announcement that has come, and they are saying that this is because this is the political stunt that the Prime Minister Modi has played just ahead of election. But as far as the people in Bihar is concerned, obviously they are happy because Bihar is traditionally a very backward state, and they believe that if such a huge amount is spent in the state, obviously the state can move faster.
All right, Rohit, we're going to keep coming back for more reactions from you, especially, if you have people around you, we can get in a few reactions from them. Our next caller, Neelam from Dehradun. Yes, Neelam, go ahead.
I'm Neena from Dehradun.
Yes, Neena, go ahead.
I am an Army Colonel's wife, retired Colonel's wife, and I feel very strongly, I think Modi government doesn't know what they are asking for. They need to realize they can't fool people. No wonder 67 seats in Delhi were won by the Aam Aadmi Party. They better wake up and remember. Otherwise the army, people like us will revolt against them, and they can do what they like.
Appreciate you joining us, ma'am. Neena, Army officer's wife, speaking to us on India Today. We're going to keep taking